Hello there, dear friends. Welcome back to the Soul Channel. This is Domas walking in a forest again, but it's my house, flat. And today I've seen some friends, talked about stability and being stable, which is the same thing. Maybe it's not the same thing. What is stability? I talked to one of my friends and he's planning a trip away, which made me think maybe I should go away, But the second thought is I'm quite stable at the moment. I'm studying, I'm working, and I talked with another friend who is very stable, very grounded, has a lot of work, and I see these two comparisons. You can be on your way, you can be traveling, having a lot of experiences externally, but you can also be very grounded and very stable and have a lot of experiences internally. And I think that's the difference between the two. When you're on the move, it's nice, but your inner world can be, at least that's how it was for me. I was moving. It felt like I was running around, but nothing inside me was changing. The outside was changing a lot, but the inside wasn't. And recently, since I'm more grounded where I am in my hometown, I'm not changing my living location for the last 3 years. I feel like things have been slowly changing and improving, and I'm also trying to not mix those things up with being lazy, What is laziness? When you get really comfortable in where you are and then you don't want to grow. So there's still a thought inside me that eventually I'm going to move and go somewhere, but another part of me is like, being real brave would be staying where I am. I don't know, maybe you've got any advice on this topic, because changing your living location can be quite stressful, but something inside me says that I need to go. Like, I need to finish my studies and then probably go traveling somewhere and find a place where I could work, and I could do the same thing here, but minimum wage for a job that I'm doing would be, well, you could, as much as you could earn if you're not working for yourself, it would be 1,000 euros a month, like max. If you're working in a rehabilitation center or a spa, like, you wouldn't get 1,000 euros for a month. And yeah, it's cheaper to live here, but only because I live in my parents' flat while my parents are away. Well, it's our flat, it's our family's flat, so it's comfortable, but I don't know if comfort is what makes you grow, Like, something inside me wants to set certain boundaries for myself, Like, it's nothing to do with, it's a lot to do with the family, but I feel like I haven't cut certain ties with the way I feel about certain family members. It's like I haven't grown up, and I think because of that, I'm unable to move forward, and coming back here is nice and everything, but it gives me a certain, don't know, I start feeling a certain way, like I'm back at being a child again, and I'm almost waiting for somebody to take care of me, which is not how you want to feel being at my age. And I'm just being open and honest about how the psychology feels and how my brain feels and what my brain is thinking, and it will always be like that, like you'll always have your family, but does that mean that you fully grown, like does that mean that you capable of taking care of yourself, I don't think so. Like I think I don't know, I feel like the world has a lot of tests and has a lot of good things and dangerous things to offer, and in some way I want that, but it's also, sorry if it's a chaotic video today, but it's also like, I don't know, thinking of an addict. I think when you are looking for that high, you're looking where you can grow, where you can experience new things, and it's not always possible when you're in the same area that you were for years, up when you were growing up. So I think it's important to go out and explore and find your family, find your tribe. Like, it's good having your friends around, having people that you know and being comfortable and everything, but there's something inside me that says that this is not it, It's a good place to come back to, but it's also like, when I look at certain people and you get a reflection of people, like you look at them and they're looking at you and your eyes meet, and it feels like in that moment you know what the other person is thinking, but it's actually your thinking, and it's almost like I see it in people's eyes that I'm looking at them and they're like, so how are you? You want to go, right? You want to leave. You want to go out there and explore, and you want to burn again. You want to burn yourself out. You want to work a job, pay rent, and just survive instead of growing. Because you are where your roots are, and you're growing a certain tree now, slowly, but it's growing, and you want to go away. Where do you want to go? What's the destination? What's the goal? Is it just to run away? Is it just so that you don't have to develop yourself as a human being, or it's the opposite? So it's like you never know until you try. It's almost like I tried many times before, but it's like, it's crazy because I feel like I'll never feel like I'm independent, and you have to feel like you're independent, because if you're always depending on something, it's like a crutch. And yeah, what is independence? can we even be independent? Or is it that we're always going to have somebody or someone or something that we're dependent on? You know, because we're not alone in this world. We're always surrounded by people, and these people help you live. You help those people live just by your presence, just by being. And maybe that's enough. I don't know what I'm saying today. Maybe it's the full moon. I think it's the full moon right now. So this could be part of why there's feelings of chaos. But all in all, everything's good. Just some confusion in the head. But something will figure itself. Something will happen. Things will figure themselves out. And whether I'll go somewhere or I'll stay here, it doesn't matter. I'll still be the same me, but with some experiences, and if not outer, then inner. And yeah, as an artist, I guess the main thing where I need to escape is my creativity and just create something and do something and make something out of nothing. That's probably the biggest joy. So hope you guys are having fun. I hope you feel proud of yourselves. You've been doing hard work, so well done for you. Pat yourself on the back. Not everybody can do the things that you do, so you're special, you're important, and I hope that you're proud of yourself. So lots of love to you guys. Have a great day, morning, evening, nighttime, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Much love, take care, and peace.